I'm Michelle Carter, Director of the Aaron Public Library, and welcome to Cooking with the Carters. Today it's adults only, and we're making brandy slushes. We love brandy slushes here in the summer. It's a cool drink. You can make it ahead of time when you're having that 4th of July get together, socially distanced. It's really simple to make. So I know on our website we've posted the ingredients, and what Chris and I did is we made half a batch. So what I'm showing you today is going to be half of what we regularly make, and typically we make 2 double batches and put them in recycled ice cream buckets and pop them in the freezer. So what I have here on the stove top is 3.5 cups of water. And I'm heating it up so it's hot, and I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of sugar to this. Much like you would make a hummingbird food actually. What you want is the water to be heated so it dissolves the sugar. And it happens pretty quickly with the water being hot, so I'm gonna turn that down. And you can you see that the water has the sugar has all dissolved. And we just mix it up a bit. So to this, we're going to add 1 cup of strong black tea. I use pekoe tea. And what I did was I put the water in a pot, probably about 4 cups water, and put in about 5 tea bags. And just got the water hot and got everything happy in there and made the tea really strong. So 1 cup of pre-made pekoe tea. And then to this, we're going to add, I gotta look at my recipe, 6 ounces of frozen lemonade concentrate. And you can use non-frozen concentrate, but we like the pulp. So I think in the slush, the pulp really adds another dimension of flavor. And we're gonna add a little over 3 ounces of orange juice concentrate. Okay, so now we have like a muddy mixture here.
Oh, let's get a look there.
Yep, take a look. Chris is doing the filming today.
Hello.
And then to this, we're going to add 1 cup of brandy.
Well, I wonder if you could use blackberry brandy.
You know, we haven't tried that. I bet it would
We'll
be
have to
good.
try that. Let us know how that works, folks, if you tried blackberry brandy.
So last summer we had this for the adults at our son's graduation party.
Oh, man.
Adding a cup of brandy, and we're gonna mix this up. So
It was a big hit, folks, let me tell
it
you.
was a huge hit.
That and the homemade lemonade.
And we paired that with the Pioneer Woman's lemonade. We didn't spike the lemonade. We had the brandy slushes. It was a huge hit.
Yep, it was
I think
good.
we quadrupled the lemonade recipe, and we still ran out. Okay, so then you let this cool. Since I've added everything cold, I think it's fine. And then find your container. We like to use those big ice cream buckets, and you can double the batch, and if the ice cream buckets work really well. So we're gonna carefully, I'm gonna do it over the
You're
sink.
over the sink, yep. That'll be a big sticky mess.
It is sticky. Ooh, and it smells good. So now we're going to let this cool off, and then we're gonna stick it in the freezer. So you can make this ahead of time during the week prior to a party or a weekend, whatever. And then the key is to, as it freezes, go in every couple of hours and stir it up so that your alcohol doesn't end up all at the bottom. So here is our pre-made batch. And you can tell, here, let me move the 7-Up. You can tell that I've gone in and kind of stirred it up. And what you're looking for is this lovely caramelized color that's at the bottom here. So to serve it, we would put it in a big cooler with lots of ice around it, and then you want to get 7-Up or Sprite or ginger ale maybe, and you do a scoop of the brandy slush, maybe a scoop and maybe 2 scoops. Chris and I have been doing yard work all day today, so this is our treat. We've completed the yard work, and now we're gonna sit on the dock and drink our brandy slushes. Oh,
It's noon somewhere right there.
right. I have many fond memories of brandy slushes and summer parties, and I don't know where we got this recipe from, but my friend Kathy and Terry, their mom, made it for us once, and we had it for Kathy's birthday every year to celebrate her birthday and Bastille Day. So we've got our slush in there. We're gonna carefully pour our 7-Up over the top.
Oh, and you could probably use a lemon lime soda too.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
We got some of that. We'll have to try that.
This will be the refreshing part. And then we've made a few garnishes ahead of time with oranges and the original,
Oh yeah, the original
maraschino cherry.
Oh, man.
If you guys haven't had this, I highly suggest
That's
getting these for
pretty
cocktails.
insane.
These cherries are amazing.
Yep, they're pretty darn good.
And so we've got our orange slices and our cocktails with our cherries, and I'm just gonna have a cherry because, oh my goodness, these are good. They have such rich flavor. Our friend Erica and Holly toasted them. So good. Okay.
Toothpick trivia time.
Chris wants to share some toothpick trivia. So this particular toothpick,
And then you gotta turn it sideways.
like this,
Yep.
this particular toothpick, you can nip off the end. How'd I do that? Like that. And then you put it down, and it's made so you can put the toothpick and rest it next to your plate. So, thank you for joining us today. Let me have a sip. Oh, so good. So good. And we'll see you on the deck. And Chris and I are going to have our cocktails. And you guys all have a safe and healthy 4th of July next weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for